Hi everyone, I'm Crystal Priestley, and I will be talking about the business I created for the $100 challenge. For the $100 challenge, I created a business baking and selling baked goods such as cupcakes, cakes, and breads. I provided homemade baked goods without the hassle of baking to my customers. I mostly targeted busy families and the elderly who struggle to cook. Here are some of the ingredients and equipment I used to bake this batch of red velvet cupcakes. My red velvet cupcakes with cream cheese frosting were by far my biggest seller. The Devil's Food Cake was a little harder to sell because I sold it by slice. Not very many people wanted to buy a whole cake, but they also didn't want to buy just slices of cake either. What I would do differently, I would focus more on baking cupcakes. They were easier to transport than a whole cake. They were also easier to sell them individually than selling an entire cake to a customer. Here I've provided my profits from a batch of cupcakes. I spent around $10 on the ingredients and supplies. They baked about 24 cupcakes, which made my cost per cupcake 44 cents. I sold them for $1.50 each, which brought my profit per cupcake to $1.06. My total gross profit was $25.39, and if I subtracted my supplies from that, my total net profit was $14.78. If I was to continue this business, I would estimate my growth rate around 3% in the next year. In order to reach this goal, I would have to increase my marketing strategy. With the growth, I could afford to print off flyers or put an ad in the newspaper, which would help reach that 3% for the next year. If you were to invest in my business, you would have the potential to grow your money. You would also be supporting a local business. I hope to expand the business to be able to ship nationwide. Investing now would give you the opportunity to get in while the business is still growing. If I was to continue the business, I would focus more on advertising. I would drive to the surrounding towns such as Rigby and St. Anthony and post flyers. I would also purchase more baking supplies such as more cupcake trays and a cooling rack. I would also expand my focus from the members of my ward and community to the surrounding towns. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation, and I hope you invest.